I is equals to 1 by R into V. So this R is known as what? Already we know that resistance. So that resistance will opposes the current flow. So only whenever I increase the R value, then what happens here? I value will decreases. And then here simply I can write it as V is equals to IR. Everybody know this. And after that the main thing is, in this we will have two types of conductors. One is ohmic conductors and then another is non-ohmic conductors. Ohmic conductors nothing but they will obey the Ohm's law. Non-ohmic conductors does not obey the Ohm's law here. So ohmic conductor, if you take all the conductors which are conducting the current are ohmic conductors only. Non-ohmic conductors nothing but the semiconductors and also thermistors. Thermistors also will be there, like the resistors only, thermistors also will be there. So that thermistors and semiconductors. Semiconductors also does not obey the Ohm's law. These are the examples of non-ohmic conductors. Ohmic conductors nothing but all the conductors whichever we are having, those are the ohmic conductors only. Now here the main important concept in this topic is Ohm's law. Based on the Ohm's law, we will just draw the VI graph. That will be very important for objective. VI graph. So voltage and then current graph whenever I draw, then what will get here? Voltage and then I graph I want to draw. Then what will get? V is directly proportional to I, right? V is directly proportional to I means what you will get here? Straight line you will get. You will get a straight line like this. Now here angle is how much here? Theta, let us consider. Now this slope gives you what? Slope is equals to? What slope will it gives you? V by I, right? What is the V by I means? Resistance, correct? So that here tan theta is equals to. ink వేసుకుందారా ink తీసుకో. So slope tan theta is equals to what will you get? Nothing but here opposite by adjacent. Who is opposite here? V, and then adjacent is I. So that tan theta is equals to what will you get here? V by I. Tan theta is V by I. Now this V by I nothing but what? Simply resistance R only. See that V by I is equals to what I can get here? R. So that slope of the VI graph gives you the resistance. That is very very important. Slope of VI graph. Slope of VI graph gives resistance. Gives resistance of the material. Now in this one more type will be there. Whenever I have given, this is about the one material only one wire I have considered. If I consider the number of wires at that time at different temperatures, let me take T1, T2, T3 like that different temperatures, I am having the number of wires here. In that wires what happens? Nothing but the resistance will be different obviously. Different wires means resistance is different only. Why? Because which will be different there? Resistivity. Resistivity is a property that will depends on the material only. So that whenever the material is different, automatically resistivity also different only. If resistivity is different means automatically resistance is different. Resistance is different at different temperatures. At that temperatures you have to identify which curve will gives you the more temperature. Nothing but which wire is having more temperature and then which is having less temperature. Even which is having more resistance and then which is having less resistance. That is what we have to do. So first of all write this one. Later on we can write that. Ohm's law. The strength of current is directly proportional to potential difference. Strength of current is directly proportional to potential difference. Write this. Next VI graph. Finished? Huh? Next, in this diagram, look at this. If I consider this as a manganese wire or copper wire, this one as aluminum wire, tell me which will have more resistance. I mean, which temperature is more? Otherwise, you tell me which temperature is more. I will give you the options. Which is correct? Second one, first one, then third one. Are you looking at the size, height of the T1 and then height of the T2? Otherwise, length of the T1 and then length of the T2. Angle, you have to observe the angle here. See that whenever you observe here, if on the y-axis if I have the temperature, then which will be greater? Obviously T2 is greater than the T1. I am not taking like that, I am taking the voltage and then current here. There is no relation between the voltage and current and then temperature. There is not at all a relation. So what you have to do, nothing but you have to take the angles here. So here angle of T1 is, let me take that is theta 1, and then angle of the second wire at temperature T2 is theta 2. Now here this is theta 1, this is theta 2. Now what is the resistance for us generally? Resistance nothing but what? Slope of the VI graph only. Now you have to get the temperature relation from the resistance relation. For that, we already know that whenever I raise the temperature, then what increases? Length increases first of all. Length of the wire increases. After whenever the length increases, automatically which will increases? Resistance increases. Resistance increases. That is what our method generally. Now here, by taking the R value, I will find out the T value, which is greater, which is lesser and all. So R value first of all. For that, first theta 1 is angle here. Now from this what I can write? Can I write that as tan theta 1 greater than tan theta 2? Can I take like that? Why? Because what is a general formation we will take whenever the theta is very small? At that time what we will take? Sin theta is approximately equals to theta, and also tan theta also approximately equals to theta only. But in case of cos it will be different. It will be different. How it is? In case of cos it will be different. You cannot take that approximately cos theta is theta. What is the reason? What is the reason? See that. First of all, cos 0 degrees, cos 30, and then cos 45, even cos 60, and then cos 90. If I take the angles like this, now this value is how much here? 1. This is how much? Root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 nothing but how much? 0.8 somewhere around like that. Yes sir. Next cos 45, 1 by root 2 nothing but 1 by 4.14 nothing but that will be how much? 0.6 like that it will come. Na? Then cos 60, 0.5. This is becoming as how much? 0. Whenever you see cos theta value is what happening? Cos theta value nothing but cos 0 degrees, cos 30 degrees, cos 45, cos 60, cos 90. Entire cos function I am talking about. Whenever you are increasing the values at that time, cos function values are increasing at that time, the value, main value is what happening here? 1, 0.5, 0.8, 0.50 like that means it is decreasing. Whenever you go right side at that time what happening? Nothing but the value, numerical value is decreasing, but what happening here? Cos function is increasing. See that? Cos 0 degrees, angle is increasing, but the numerical value is decreasing. Clear? So, whenever you observe at 0, what is the value for us? Only angle is how much? 90. Nothing but whenever I come in the left side, then what happening here? Angle is decreasing, but numerical value is increasing. In the right side and then in the left side I am talking about. Whenever I am talking about the left side, at that time from 0, 0.5, 0.6 like that, this numerical value is increasing. But the theta value, see that? 90, 60, 45. Numerically is increasing, theta is decreasing. You are understanding or not? But in the cos function, entire cos function nothing but that is equals to numerical value only. Cos function is increasing, but the angle is what happening here? This is decreasing here. See, whenever you come in the left side here, whenever you come in the left side, then 0, at 0 what is the angle for us? Maximum angle 90. At 0.5, 60, nothing but angle is decreasing, but my value is increasing here. The numerical value increases and then the angle value will decreases in the case of cos. But in the case of sin, it will not happen. Whenever you take the sin 0 becomes how much for us? Sin 0 is 0, sin 30 is 0.5. Again the same values only you will get. Yes, so that whenever you are increasing the angle, then numerical also increasing only. But whenever you are decreasing the value here, but the angle is here increasing. So you cannot take that whenever, so only always you will take whenever theta is very small, at that time sin theta or tan theta is approximately theta. Then you cannot take that cos theta also approximately equals theta. Did I say anywhere like that? No, it will not happen. Why? Because they will be always opposite to each other. Whenever the angle is increasing, at that time numerical value will decreases. Clear? So here the main thing is, whenever theta 1 is greater nothing but automatically tan theta 1 also greater. Here theta 1 is lesser. In this problem theta 1 is lesser. Theta 1 is lesser than theta 2. Then tan theta 1 also lesser than tan theta 2. Tan theta 1 also lesser than tan theta 2. So tan theta 1 is lesser. Tan theta VI graph is what? R1. That is resistance R1 lesser than R2. R1 lesser than R2 nothing but R is directly proportional to the temperature. So that what I can say here, T1 also lesser than T2. You don't consider that always which is above that will be greater, which is below that will be lesser. Don't consider like that. Okay, they will give number of wires, not only one wire or two wires. So always it will directly depends on the angle. The main short trick here is you just see the angle. Whichever is having more angle, that will have more temperature as well as more resistance. Clear? No need to do a tan theta and all, no need to take V by I and all, nothing is necessary. If theta is more means automatically tan theta also more only. So that you just look at the graph. Let me take, if I give another wire here, let me take that is theta 3 if I consider. So just look at the graph, which will have more value here? Theta 2 only. Again and again theta 2 only. See that theta 3 is lesser than theta 2 and then theta 1 is lesser than both. So that here what I can say, the temperature T3 is lesser than theta 2, greater than theta 1. Greater than T1, lesser than T2. Understand, right? This is very important graph, that one is. Just look at the angle only. Angle is more, temperature is more as well as resistance also more only. Angle is less means temperature as well as resistance, even the length also less only. Why? Because both are always, they are proportional to each other. Clear, right? Yes, draw that. Draw that graph. Dustbin. And by the way, today physics study or not will not be there for you. Sir is going to take class, Mohin sir, at 6:30 to 7:30. But I am saying you again and again, 3 chapters are there for this weekend. Just remember that and then practice, do practice. Okay, fluids, excess pressure and then capillarity. And then up to here, in this chapter, even color coding also there, up to color coding. Then next one is solids. Solids I have given. For all the topics are covered in the solids, not even one topic or 2 topics. Okay, remember that. If time is remaining means I will give study hour now only. After finishing the color coding, I will give the study hour. Finished, huh? Next time. You got the assignments right yesterday? 2 assignments. Do revise the solids, do revise the fluids. Everything you have to revise. Next one is color coding. Color coding of resistor. Color coding of resistors. What this first two lines gives? First two stripes, for this first two stripes you have to write the number as it is. For the third stripe you have to raise the power by 10. Okay. Then fourth stripe gives you tolerance. What is the tolerance means? Yes, what is the tolerance means? How much heat it can bear. How much heat it can tolerate. 5% of the heat, or otherwise 10% of heat, or 20% of heat, like that it will be there. So here for the first two stripes you have to write the numbers as it is, and then third stripe you have to raise the 10 power, and then the last stripe gives you the tolerance of the resistor, whichever we have taken here. So coding of color coding, you know, yes that? ಏನಾಯಿತು ಬಿ ಬಿ ರಾಯ್ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ? ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಬ್ರಿಟನ್. ಓಕೆ, ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ವೈಫ್. ಓಕೆ, ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ ನೆಕ್ಲೆಸಾ? ಡೈಮಂಡ್ ಬೇಡ? Yes, that is the colors here. B.B. Roy, Great Britain, very good wife. Anything no? Thousand. B.B. Roy, Great Britain, very good wife. After that, what happening to wife? What happening? Divorce ಆಗಿದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ಯಾಚ್ ಅಪ್ ಯಾರ ಜೊತೆ ಆಗಿದ್ರು? ನೋ, ಯು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್. ಯಾಕೆ ಶ್ರೀವಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ? ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಬೇಕು? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆ ನಂಬರ್ ಬ್ರಿಟನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಕೌಂಟ್ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವ ನೀವು ಕೌಂಟ್ರ್. ಬ್ರಿಟನ್ ಅವರು ಬೇಕು, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಅವರು ಬೇಡ. See that 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, always you have to start from 0 only. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, correct? 5%, 10% and then 20%. So these are the color codings. In that, here B indicates what here? Black. Black color. Black, then brown, red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Entire physics is there like this means how nice it will be. Grey, white, gold, silver, no color. Right. These are the colors you have to remember. Don't confuse between 3 B's here, 2 G's and all. Okay, first one is black, brown. Then after that red, orange, yellow. This one is green. First G gives you green. Next blue. Next one is violet. Then grey and then white. Last light colors will be there in the last. Grey and then white. And then here this is a tolerance section, that is gold color and then silver color and then no color. So here in this, always in the resistor there is no guarantee that always 4 stripes will be there, but for us whatever will come for us, that will have 4 stripes only. That will be, that resistor will be used in the logic gate circuits and all, nothing but integrated circuits and all. Different resistors will be used, but as per now we need only this much. 4 stripes will be there. First 3 types gives you the normal resistance value. The last stripe gives you what here? Tolerance. Tolerance nothing but how much heat it can tolerate. That is what it will give. Gives idea about that. Now first of all, first 2 colors you have to write the numbers as it is. Then third color you have to write the power of the 10. Fourth color is the tolerance. Now tell me how much resistance value. ಕಲರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ಲ, ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ? ಕಲರ್ ಬ್ಲೈಂಡ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲ 0, ವೆರಿ ಪೂರ್ ಪೀಪಲ್. ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕೇ. ಬ್ಲೂ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಆರೆಂಜ್, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಯೆಲ್ಲೋ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸಿಲ್ವರ್. ಹೌ ಮಚ್? 63 into 10 power 4. Okay, plus or minus 10% of tolerance. That's it. Finished. So here, first of all, what I said, for the first two stripes you have to write the numbers as it is. First of all, blue. Blue means how much? Number is 6. Always you have to give from 0 only. So that's 6. Orange is 3 into, third one is you have to raise the power of the 10. So that 10 power, yellow is how much here? 4. So that 10 power 4 plus or minus. You have to write always like the error only. Okay, plus or minus. Here which color this one is? Silver. Silver nothing but how much tolerance? 10% of the tolerance. So that 10% ohms. This is the net resistance here, R. This one even I can write as R is equals to 630. 630 what I can write here? Kilo. 10 power 3, right? 630 kilo ohms plus or minus 10% of ohms. That is the resistance, given resistance. Directly 2020 they have given, 2018 they have given, even last year also given. ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರು? ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ ನೀವು? ಆಗ ತುಂಬ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೋಗಿದೆಯಾ? ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಗಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನೀವು? ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಹೋಗೋವಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು? ನೀಟಲ್ಲೇ 90ನಾ? ರಿಯಲಿ? ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದ? ಐ ಡಿಂಟ್ ನೋ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ರಿಯಲಿ? ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ 30 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸಾ? ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ? ನೆಗೆಟಿವಾ? ಬಟ್ ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್ 90ನಾ? ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಉದಯ್, ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. Really, I'm not making joke. It's really very good. I did not expect. Unexpected. Don't underestimate the power of a common man. You know? The color code of 2020 question. The color code of రే ఎవర్రా దీనికి ఇంకేసింది? ఏంటి జీ? కంట్రోల్ ಏನಂತ? ಬ್ಲಡಿ ಉದಯ. ಬ್ಲಡಿ ಉದಯ ಯಾಕೆ? ದ ಕಲರ್ ಕೋಡ್ ಆಫ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಗಿವೆನ್ ಬಿಲೋ. 2020 ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಕಲರ್ ಕೋಡ್ ಆಫ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಗಿವೆನ್ ಬಿಲೋ. Then find the value of resistance and its tolerance. Tell me, this much time? How much? 470. 0 na? 470 plus or minus 5%. Gold. Color is gold here. Correct? 470 ohms. Yellow is how much? Yellow number is how much? 4. Violet number is how much? 7. Into third one is what? You have to raise the 10 power here. 10 power, how much is there here? Brown means brown number is how much? 1 plus or minus. Gold is how much? Gold tolerance is 5%. That's it. Finished. 470 ohms plus or minus 5% of tolerance. Otherwise ohms will write outside. That's it. 2020 question. ಈ ಥರ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ನಮಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅನ್ಕೊತಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಬಂದಿದ್ರೆ ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಬರೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅವಾಗೆ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ನೀವು ಬಾಟ್ನಿ ಝುವಾಲಜಿ ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿದಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯುಸಿ ಇರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ. A carbon resistor of, next problem 2018 problem. A carbon resistor of 47 plus or minus 0.47 kilo ohms, 47 plus or minus 0.47 kilo ohms is to be marked with the rings of different colors for its identification. then color code sequence will be what is that? Okay, yellow, violet, then black. Okay, yellow, violet, okay, then after that what? Orange. How you are telling that as orange? Oh, okay. Tolerance. Fourth one. Fourth stripe is what here? Let's see. Gold is correct. Very good. 4 is nothing but what? Yellow. 7 is nothing but what? Violet. Okay, before that we will send inside. K we will send inside. So here 4, 7, kilo nothing but how much? 10 power 3 plus or minus. This one will be how much here? 0.47 into 10 power 3. I have to take always in terms of percentage. So that what I will do here? I will just divide by 100. Then what will get here? 10 power 1 is there. Then what is remaining here? 4, 7. This one 4 is nothing but what? Yellow. 7 is violet. 10 power 3 nothing but which one? Orange. Then plus or minus. So much this is 4.7. 4.7 nothing but approximately 5%. Which tolerance this is? Which color? Gold color. Yellow, violet, orange and then gold. That last problem one, based on the combination of resistors. This one is finished. Ohm's law is finished. Color coding is finished. And also this graph is very important. Okay, you have to identify the answers properly for that. Just observe the angle, that's it. And also you have to mainly remember that you have to observe the angle with respect to the current only. Sometimes they will give the angle here also even. At that time what you have to take? 90 minus theta you have to take. They will give the theta here also with respect to the y-axis also they will give. Always you have to consider the angle with respect to the current only. They might be change these variables also. Here V, here also I they will put. You understand or not? Always the angle should be with respect to what? I only, current only. Okay, that you have to remember mainly. Why? Because there is more chance for the negative marking here. Whenever they have changed this, otherwise any angle also, you will get confused that you will just observe the more angle only. But the angle should be with respect to the current only. Write that even. That is a note point. In the VI graph, the angle should be considered always. Angle should be considered always with respect to the current. With respect to the current only. You understand that color coding? Anybody is listening first time? Anybody is listening for first time? Color coding? Nobody, right? If you are listening also, you just remember this trick. What is that? Nothing but you have to just by heart like B.B. Roy's Great Britain gone away. Great Britain very good wife gone ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಎಸ್ ಯಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ಎಸ್ ಯಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಎಸ್ ಹೆಸರು ಎಸ್ ನೋಬಡಿ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಮ್ಮ ಅಂತಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್. ಹಾಂ ರೈಟ್, ವೆರಿ ಗಾನ್ ವಿತ್ ಶ್ರೇಯಸ್. Gone with Shreyas and then two are waste fellows. Waste fellows. N means what? None. ನಾವೇ ಹಾಕಬೇಕಾ? New York. Bah, what a destiny. See that BB Roy's Great Britain very BB Roy's Great Britain very good wife gone with Shreyas. Shreyas with New York. Yes, New York is correct there. Just remember like that. In that class actually BB Roy's Great Britain very good wife gone with Shivu and Nobel. 2 members together, 3 members, 4 members. Yes, that's a trick to remember. Remember all the colors and then start from 0. Only 9 colors will come and then last 2 are light colors, so that grey and then white. Don't confuse between the same letters here, black, brown, and then this one is blue, then green, grey, white. So last are tolerance section, that is first one is 5%, 10% and then 20%. That's about the thing. Then next one is combination problem. Shreyas might watch video. He will not watch, however. I think Aishwarya will watch, but Shreyas by mistakenly also he will not watch the classes. He will be watching the Instagram for the BB Roy Great Britain. Very good wife. Okay. So write the problem. In the circuit shown here, what is the value of unknown resistance R? What is the value of unknown resistance R? So that the total resistance of the circuit, between points P and Q, is also equal to R. Find that. Root 69 is the correct answer. Banta? Root 69 is the correct answer. Note chennagi nodu. Root 69 is the correct answer. 63 na 69 na? 69 only. Yes, 69. How many have you got that? Raise your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. Root 69 is the correct answer. చేయరా లైఫ్లో ఏదో ఒకటి చేయి, లైఫಲ್ಲಿ ఏదో ಒಂದು ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ಹಂಗೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಡ. See that here, root 69 is the correct answer. Now whenever you see this diagram here, these two are in which combination? Series combination. They are saying that you have to find out the R value if the net equivalent resistance is again R only. Net resistance between the P and Q is how much they are saying? R. Then it has to be R means this R should be how much? You understand, right? That net resistance should be R means this should be how much? That is what? For what value of R the net resistance also equals to R only. That is what the question they are giving. For that, these two are in which combination? Series combination. Series combination, nothing but simply what we get here? 3 plus R. 3 plus R. Now this 3 plus R is in parallel with which one? 10 ohms here. Whenever I make it as parallel, then what will get here? 10 into 3 plus R by 10 plus 3 plus R. Parallel combination, right? R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. Then now these two are in which combination? Series combination. Series, nothing but what will get here? 3 plus then 10 into 3 plus R by 10 plus 3 plus R. That is how much is equals to? R only again. The net resistance is again R only, they are telling in the question. Now you just do that, then you will get the answer here. 30 and then this will be how much? 13, 13 plus R, and then this will be how much here? 39 plus 3R plus 30 plus 10R. That is equals to, this 13 plus R is coming here, then this will be how much? 13R plus R square. Then where is that? 13R and then 13R gets cancelled. Then 30 plus 39 will be 69. R square is 69, means R will be exactly equals to how much? Under root 69. That is the R value. So here the main thing is this, they are saying the question is, if the net resistance between the P and Q is R, then what is the value of R should be? That is what you have to find out. For that I have taken these two are in series combination. That is how much? 3 plus R. Then this entire combination is in which combination here? Parallel combination. So that 10 into 3 plus R by 10 plus 3 plus R. R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. Then the entire combination is in which combination again? Series with the 3 ohms here. Then I have added directly here. Then the net resistance is how much they are saying? R. So whenever it is R means I am just solving the equation here. We will get here R is equals to how much? Under root 69 ohms. That is the correct answer. Understand, right? Yes, remaining problems we will do tomorrow in the combined class only. You just take the study hour now. Take the study hour. Okay.